Oh my god, like I went out last night at like 6 hours of sleep. I'm such a baby grandma. Like, this is why I look like this today. I know I'm not really photogenic today, not really camera ready, but I was like, consistency, girl. Consistency. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to talk about how to calm your nerves before you go and study abroad, because girl, let me tell you, you are not the only one who is really nervous about, going on this study abroad journey, who's kind of stressed out. I got you, girl, and I can tell you that almost everyone is really nervous before going to study abroad. If you want to see more study abroad advice videos, definitely make sure to subscribe to this channel, because this is a huge part of my channel, sharing with you my study abroad journey, my experience, my tips. Alright, so I just wanted to give a really quick shout out to one of my best friends, Marissa, who also has a YouTube channel. She studies international tourism management. So she works for 1 year in California now. It's like part of her course basically. And you can head over to her channel because she's doing like weekly vlogs, sharing her experience as well. She had this crazy preparation time as well. Marissa had such a stressful time before she went to the US. You have any questions as well for Marissa, how she dealt with it, how, if she has any more tips, then make sure you reach out to her, okay? So the first tip on, how to really deal with nervousness and being stressed when you go to study abroad is to simply organize all of the information, all of the stuff you have, and prepare as much as possible, okay? I've made like a big folder on my laptop where I divided it in pre-arrival, arrival, and post-arrival, and I put all of the documents and all of the things they sent to us, all of the links, everything I put in there so I know where it is. This tip also includes, booking your flight, getting your accommodation, joining any Facebook groups, researching all of the things that might come up. It includes writing a packing list, watching loads of YouTube videos, connecting with people who are at your study abroad destination through Facebook groups, through YouTube. Get creative, or just search hashtag study abroad in blah 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 on Instagram and reach out to those people, okay? If you're feeling nervous and stressed, then really, making sure you know as much as possible about your journey ahead is really beneficial. It is also really important, and this is my second tip, to, get as much information as possible, but know what you can and cannot control. Okay, so this is my second tip. It's realizing that not everything is within your control, and worrying about something, especially if it's so far ahead in the future, or not far ahead depending on when you go study abroad, it won't really do anything. And a huge book recommendation I want to make here is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which I will put here. I will also have a link in the description box. You will face obstacles. There will, stuff will go wrong. Yes, it will absolutely go wrong sometimes, right? And even if it's not your fault, there is no point in saying, oh, that wasn't my fault, basically giving away your power. The author says there are problems we aren't at fault for, yet we are still responsible for them. We are responsible for everything in our life, even the problems, the obstacles that we didn't cause, because we have to respond to them. And if we want to respond to them well, then we have to take responsibility for those problems, right? So that we can solve them. I know that you might be asking yourself questions, what if I won't find friends? What if I don't like it there? What if my luggage gets lost? English. What if my accommodation sucks? Those are things that you will be able to take responsibility for and solve when it's there, when you're in that moment, when you're in the situation, but you cannot control it right now. You cannot control other people, right? You cannot control the luggage system on the airport, right? And worrying about that right now, it will not do you any good. And I know this is so easy to say, but this is also now what my third tip is for, right? If you really cannot stop worrying, right? If you just can't shut down your mind, here are like 3 tips or 4 tips. I think I have 3 or 4, and that will probably help you a lot with that. And generally, my third tip is to focus on the positive and really hype yourself up about studying abroad, right? If you just can't stop worrying, then you are allowed to stop focusing on the negative and focus on the positive. Realize how amazing it is that you are going to study abroad, and realize that not a lot of people actually get the chance to do that. And a really great tool here is to write down a gratitude list. Write down why you are so grateful that you are getting this experience. Write down what you are so excited about, right? My second idea is to write down a bucket list. So research your destination. I love researching on Pinterest. I have like a whole Pinterest board already for my Canada study abroad. It's so much fun, right? So just like on Pinterest, make a board for your study abroad, and type in some things and then pin all of that and write a bucket list, and think about what you really want to do, and some fun activities, like search for some restaurants and coffee places and whatever. Third, what you can also do, I mentioned it before, is to go over onto Facebook and look for like Facebook groups, or look on YouTube if anyone has ever studied abroad where you study abroad. Really take action and connect with people. And the cool thing, if you connect with those people, you can also ask them, have you ever faced those struggles, right? Have you ever felt nervous? What did you do? Do you have any people who help you, right? Also reach out to people who are supposed to help you, right? Like study abroad coordinators or anything, right? That's their job, to help you with those kinds of things, right? So connect with people and hype up together with them, get really excited, ask them, what can I do when I'm at your destination? What are your recommendations? Okay, get positive about it again. And my last 4th tip on that 3rd tip is plan how you are documenting your journey. Starting a YouTube channel, by starting a blog, by starting an Instagram account. I think when you really plan out that, you are already thinking, I'm already there studying abroad, I'm already having so much fun, and this really takes your mind off those negative thoughts, right? And I just wanted to tell you before I end this video is that everyone is stressed out. I'm stressed out. I told to my friends, I was like, oh my god, I'm so stressed out. I don't have accommodation yet, and I don't really know, and I don't know if I can afford it, whatever. Everyone has those struggles, those thoughts, right? It's so normal. It's okay. You are not shy. You are not whatever. This is so normal, right? And you know why? Because it's your comfort zone, right? We as humans have this inner ego who always wants to keep us safe. That's why it creates a comfort zone, right? Whenever you want to step outside the comfort zone, the ego is like, oh no, that's not safe. Who knows what can come there, right? So it gives you those feelings of fear, of anxiety, of stress, of overwhelm to keep you in the safe zone, right? And this is just your ego, and your ego is actually not you, right? You are more than the emotions, the feelings, the negativity, right? You are actually the drive to go there, right? You are the drive to study abroad, and you have to focus on that. And if you feel those feelings, then realize that it's just a feeling in your body. It's maybe a tight chest. It's maybe butterflies in your stomach. It's just that. But don't label it, right? Don't say, oh my god, I'm stressed. I have fear. This means something. I probably shouldn't go abroad. No, it's just a feeling, an emotion in your body, and just realize that. And then be like, okay, that's fine. It just shows me that I'm stepping outside my comfort zone, which will bring me closer to you know, my highest self, my better version, my more expanded version, my more expanded brain. I really hope those tips kind of helped you, made you feel a bit more comfortable. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on it. What specifically are you stressed out about? What specifically do you struggle with? Are you anxious about? Tell me honestly. Let me know down below in the comments. And thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!